I don't make conspiracy videos or anything like that, but after seeing a couple of videos about these California wildfires, I decided to take a look at some satellite imagery for myself, and I'm going to let you see what I found here. And it's kind of disturbing, actually, because I can't really explain what's going on, and I don't want to say anything happens that is nefarious in a big, giant, evil way, but if what I'm seeing here is correct, then these fires were started out in California by something. Aliens and military, I don't know. Foreign, domestic, you know, earthly or not earthly. But I'm going to let you kind of see what I got. So, fires were on 11/8, so November 8th of 2018. I'm going to start us at 9 a.m. here. And you can see it's 9 o'clock UTC. And we're gonna go through frame by frame here. So in the morning time, you're gonna see there's really nothing, kind of no activity in this area, but you're gonna see some strange activity. You see one blue light kind of jump right in this section to the left, and you're gonna see it be accompanied by a couple more each time I click through. So you see they got 1, 2, 3. We're at 11:15 now. Now you got like 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like about 5 or 6 of these little lights kind of just hanging out in this region right here. Now you got another one that shows up. So it looks like you got people that are like posseing up for something. I don't know what they're posseing up for, but when you see what's about to go down, maybe that was it. So we're going to keep going forward. Now it's pretty obvious, you got a bunch of blue lights in this section right here that are spread across that weren't there before. Don't know exactly what they are, but you're about to see what they can do. So here's the blue lights. Now you're going to see the sun is going to come across here in a second and brighten up the whole map, but before that happens, see these blue lights here. You see a couple left this section, right? I'm going to go back. You see this is kind of full with these lights. And then all of a sudden, you got 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. What I did is I turned the fire temperature overlay on and the geocolor overlay together so you could see kind of what's going on. Now this is right before the sun clips this area. So if they had waited a little bit longer, you probably couldn't see it so distinctly, but you can see that there is 1, 2, 3 of these blue lights that had just left, I think, from this region right here off the coast and are surrounding, almost identical in the sense around this little flame that's starting, and you'll see it becomes an explosion as it goes through. The color on that flame is pretty hot. It's like a white flame. Generally, forest fires will burn like at a red. You see the blue light here. Another blue light next to where the flame is growing, and you're going to notice that they continue where the flame grows. You've got one down here. Now this, what you see here, is actually not a blue light, but that is an explosion that's coming from down below. Now the fire started up here in this section, then kind of crept down into Paradise, California. Paradise is right here where this explosion is happening. This is Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe is about 22 miles long. So you can see that this fire, which started, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So it started technically at let's see, so we had, in 45 minutes, it had spread roughly, it looks like about 8 miles or so, if you can see the way that flame is. So if I go just from there to there, if I'm there to there on that lake, that's probably roughly about 8 miles, because the lake is 22 miles long. But you can see the blue dot down here, but you can also see this little piece here, and you can see the peak in the shadow. The peak in the shadow is what brought me to the video, because I saw somebody talking about it in another video, so I wanted to kind of jump in and see what else was going on. And they also discussed the first 3 blue lights, but we're going to see a lot more in this video that kind of brings out these lights. And like I said, they were in this section here. You can see they're gone, but what you can also see is there's smoke over here. So these blue lights, it was almost like they were warming up their shooters, and they then came in this area and started annihilating it. You can see the blue lights here, here, and here, and you can see the fire growing down. You can also see there's two different plumes of smoke. You see one from the fire, and this one that was from that expansive mountain. See the little mountain there? Boop. So that sent out a different plume of smoke than the fire did. You can see two different plumes of smoke right there. See it there, two different plumes of smoke. The fire's growing. Now, you see how this is curling around like that? See that? That was from an explosion. And that was a big explosion. And then this is a fire. So there's two different actual streams of smoke coming from this area. Now, what they don't talk about in any videos or anywhere on the news, that I think there was a couple other fires in California that night that nobody talks about. And you're going to see them coming up here in this video. In just a second here, you're going to see some flashes of red lights. And look how this is like blowing up right here. It's like an explosion. See that white flame, there? And look, this thing is spread. We're, 3 hours and 45 minutes into this, and we're at like a, 12-mile fire at this point. Now, right now, you see, so you had these planes or whatever they were. I don't know what they were. They were lined up on the coast here. They came over here. This thing got just blasted, and all of a sudden, right down here where my mouse is, you can see I'm circling it. There was another blast, right outside of Oakland, San Francisco area, right here, in that spot. And you're going to see another blast, and the next one, which comes from right down here. So you have something that's moving down, basically. It shoots this area, comes down, hits this area, and another thing that hits this area too. See the smoke coming from this area? See the red? See the red there? Explosion. So you have 1, 2, 3 explosions in this scene here. And then we're going to bring Malibu and Thousand Oaks into the picture as well now. So as I said, you had the explosions up here, and then we have to wait till this loads. But while it's loading, you can obviously see there's some anomalies here with the with these blue lights that are appearing around where the fire is, and also with the fact that there's fires kind of just erupting. Looks like explosions. You have one here, and now one down here. You can see that red little light in that section. And now you're going to see 2 separate fires start in the Los Angeles area. One is at an old nuclear plant. You're going to see it's going to be right about here where my mouse is, and the next one's going to be next to it, right about here. The nuclear plant burns for a little bit and then goes out, and then the one in this section over here burns a little bit and then just spreads right down to the coast. And what you're going to notice in that fire is the blue lights are everywhere. It's like a blue light special. Kmart is back, but this time it's a fire sale. And by the way, Kmart burned down. 100,000 square foot Kmart burned down within an hour, they say, from embers. Sometimes you got to force this thing a little bit. Just hit play, but. So we're going to let it play for a second here. See if it catches. Loading again. This site is takes a minute, but it's very valuable. So just give it 1 minute. I trust me, this is going to be worth it. Sometimes if you hit play, it'll kind of reload itself, but I'll go back to the beginning. Maybe it'll do it then. You can see the whole picture happen. Did I pay my internet bill? What's going on here? Alright, here we go. See the first strike up here? Boop. Now the thing froze again. That's great. Make me feel real good about the computer I purchased. Let's go back a little bit. So booyah, you have a strike right here. See that strike? Now as we go forward here, you got that fire burning up there, and you get to see it still pop, pop, pop. Looks like it's burning in different areas. See that? Now, for the other magic show down south, another blue light special. We are going to zoom in on this because this is definitely something to be reckoned with. Again, we're probably going to have to let it load. I'll try to edit the video. If I can't edit the video, I'm just going to send it to somebody because this is pretty valuable information. It should get out there. And I don't know what the hell's going on. Why would somebody want to do this, and who would want to do this? But something obviously is not right with the picture that we are seeing here. I think I'm being hacked. All right, here we go. All right, so the fires are about to start in Malibu, and they do start in Malibu. You're going to see right here. Okay, you see the first fire kick up right here in this section. It's not Malibu. That's it's a nuclear plant right outside of Los Angeles that they've been wanting to demolish for years. It's a super fun site, and boom! Look at that. That's not a fire at that point. That's an explosion. Look at that light there. What's that light? That's a pretty hot light right there. Something else is blowing up at the same time. You're going to see a big puff of smoke come out of that puppy. See two different lines of smoke. You see 1, 2, 3 different areas of heat coming out. So there's 3 explosions at the same time. And once the darkness comes over a little bit, we're going to see our friends, the blue light specials, again. Now you can see right here, blue light right next to where the fire is. Blue light right here, and you're going to see this fire kick up in the next frame. Whoop, look at that. Wow, just kicked up a little bit after that blue light's right next to it. 2 blue lights. This fire kicks up. Fires die down a little bit. No blue lights. No blue lights. Fires are dying down. Blue light. Fire's kicking back up. No blue lights. Fire's dying down. Oh, blue lights. 1, 2, 3. Get a little fire acting back up a bit. Some more blue lights. More blue lights around the fire. 1, 2, 3, 4 around this one. You got one over here. And you're about to see this thing go pretty crazy. I'm just going to go frame by frame so you can see all the lights. And you'll be able to see that the blue lights are where the fire grows to. Look at all those, like 5 of them. So they're all, whatever they're doing. Look at that heat coming from the middle there. It's like green heat. Green is very hot. More blue lights. Look at that, it's an explosion. More blue lights. Separate fires. Fire here, fire here, fire here, fire here. Orange light coming from there. More blue lights. Blue lights. They just keep going. Now, if this isn't evidence that something is really wrong, I don't know what is. Is it aliens? I don't know what this is. Is it the government? Is it the, a foreign government? Look at all these around where this fire is spreading to, and this fire is about to go right down to the coast, and you're going to see that happen here. I'm just going to click through as it goes. And look, it's separate fires. One here, there's one down here. Nothing really in the middle anymore, but it's about to get pretty vicious. Watch. Blue lights, blue lights, blue lights. Fire's growing, fire's growing. 2 separate explosions, 2 separate fires there. Fires out here. Look at the shadows. So something's causing a shadow on the ground there. That's in the air. Little shot over here. Maybe they missed. I don't know what's going on, but maybe they just wanted to pop a house. Maybe that's somebody like, I need some insurance money. Can you hit my house too? Look at that fire just growing. Where all those pretty blue lights were. Look at that. Look at that burning like that. That's an explosion. That's just pow, pow. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how this kind of, look, as it gets dark, look at all the lights. Blue, 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 blue. See them out here? Little fire starts again, blue light, fire over here, blue light, blue light. Look, all these blue lights here. Look, this fire just burned up again. There's a blue light out there. Look, a couple blue lights, boom. Something is going on. I don't know what it is. I'm going to send this video to somebody so they can get it out there to the people. This just doesn't make any sense. Look, all off the coast. Blue lights off the coast. So that's not the fire off the coast, obviously. And then you can see the coast burning. See the fire going, oh, another blue light. Got to get the last couple houses. Blue light, oh, did you see that one? So there was no fire here, all of a sudden a blue light, pow, zapping something. Another one, blue light, pow, zapping something. The worst blue light special ever. So I'm going to bring this back and just play this right through for you, so you can see the way it looks you tell me if this looks like a natural fire. Blue lights, blue lights, blue lights, blue lights. Look at the way it's growing. The light just like a video game. I think it froze. I'm going to stop it because once it gets dark again, it's really, as you already saw, there's a ton of these lights. So that, I'm going to stop right there because I don't think I need to do any more. That kind of shows what's happening. Something's happening. What? You tell me.